And I'm excited to try the next ones. I'm sure that Sonic games can only get better from here on out, right? Right?
These pillars might be useful. I'll bet these pillars will be useful. Hey, check out those pillars!
Damn, I messed up.
Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, for those who don't know, is one of the newest Sonic games. It wasn't, received too well. But me being the Sonic noob I am, I saw it for $9 and thought, it can't possibly be that bad, right? Why? What is the point of all this? Why do we do this to ourselves? Okay, enough rambling, enough stalling for time. We can finally get this show started. Oh wait, an update. I'm sure it will be fine. Alright, the music is pumping. Visuals are great. Let's get into the game. Oh boy. So we start out and Sonic dies. Well, how am I gonna learn about Sonic lore now?
What's the matter, Sonic? Can't keep up?
You were saying?
I didn't mean that literally. It was a taunt. It's Villainy 101.
Okay, let me take a minute. I'm the noob Sonic fan, right? I know who these characters are by name, but why are they in the jungle? Why are they on this path? Why does this path even exist? Why are they chasing Eggman? Do these questions get answered?
Great! Metal Sonic has to show up right when Eggman is springing a surprise attack on us.
What the heck is a Metal Sonic? And why does Eggman want to kill them? Can this game please explain this to new people playing it? So combat in this game is, well, horrible. I don't realize it at this moment, but with Sonic, all you have to do is button mash the jump then homing attack, and you will be fine for every single battle. The combat is just pretty much button mashing and it auto targets enemies. You won't use any brain cells fighting enemies here. Well anyway, back to the story.
You made it!
What happened to Metal?
Let's just say he won't be bothering us again. Unless he comes back.
What does that even mean, Knuckles? Did you defeat him or not? Well, guess he didn't defeat him.
Damn, I messed up.
Okay, wait. Why is Shadow the Hedgehog here? Are they just dumping every character from Sonic into this game with no backstory? Sonic and Co. escape Eggman by trapping themselves in the cave, where they then accidentally free Lyric, a talking flying snake with robotic arms. Yes, you heard me. A talking snake with robotic arms that can fly.
He's flying, he's really, really flying.
He apparently knows Sonic and knows how to dodge his attacks and frees himself. And off we go, chasing him down. It's getting all hype. It's building to a cliffhanger. And yes, this does happen in every single loading screen. Nothing to read, nothing on what the areas are, no lore, no music, just silence.
If anyone can tell us about what's going on, it's Cliff.
Okay, who is Cliff?
He's an archaeologist.
Okay, so anything else on him? Okay then. So this is where we reach the worst areas in the whole game. The open hub world zones in between levels. They are so bland and empty, and worst of all, there is no direction on where to go. I'll get more into this later, because oh my goodness, I honestly did not expect this from a Sonic game. Oh yeah, we can switch heroes. Sonic is the best for fighting enemies. Amy is good for traversing levels as she has the triple jump. Don't use the other two because their abilities do not work well in this game.
Hello? Can you
You come back later and see me. I think I need to be alone right now.
Okay, Amy, nice and easy, just back away from the pervy turtle. So here's one thing that's an issue. So it looks like to progress you need to do these things. So here, hit the button on the cart, but the button on this one particular cart won't turn on. No way I can do it. All the other ones did so easily. So I looked it up online, and yep, I was in the wrong area. So apart from this tiny yellow arrow that's only shown for 5 seconds, you get no indication in these areas where to go. So many times you are lost. And I did have to look up a guide for these bits because running in these empty places is so boring. Cliff the big red dog tells us about Lyric, who is part of an ancient race who uses the power of crystals to do things. He goes rogue and controls an army of robots to destroy the environment, because snakes don't like lush jungle areas anymore, I guess. It was here when I realized the story, well, it ain't gonna challenge my thinking mind.
If you have any other questions, my buddy Quincy here can answer them.
What if I have questions?
Oh god, is that Phoenix Wright's voice? Oh, now we can hit the button. Great. Thank you for telling me that, game. So the main objectives in this game is to find the crystals before Snake Boy does, and they are located in their own cave areas. First crystal done. Okay, let's get out of here.
The mine collapsed! The miners are trapped! Can you help me save them? Please save them!
Okay there, fella, calm down. We are heroes, so obviously we can and will help.
So, since when are Sonic and Co. actual heroes? Are they? I didn't get that impression from the first hour of the game. Is this part of Sonic lore? Can the game tell me it's lore? Alright, we'll save the miner. And now back to Turtle Dude. Okay, so in this Sonic game, there are side quests with characters. Now, you know, with side quests, they don't usually affect the main story and anything like that. Keep that in mind. So he says, if we can go back in time, can we help him kill some weeds before they grow out of hand? Dude, okay, how the heck do you think we can go back in time? And why would we waste such a monumental scientific discovery helping you kill weeds?
I need to be alone right now.
So into the caves we go, and here you notice a thing they do. To make sure you play all the characters, they constantly force the 4 to split up into groups of 2, mixed and matched for sometimes a weird reason.
Sonic and I will go get the crystal. Knuckles and Tails, you stay back in case the village is attacked again. What do you want with the blue hedgehog?
Information classified.
Come on!
Peer pressure acknowledged. Acquiescing in 3.
Okay, I'll mention this here. The game does have sprinkles of funny dialogue. It honestly feels like the writers had so much funny lines in their mind and witty humor to write in, but someone higher up told them to keep this as kid-friendly as possible. And this game has shown it to be intended for younger audiences. The dialogue being childish in humor, the easy gameplay, the amount of times the characters repeat the same dialogue when telling you to do something.
I'll bet these pillars will be useful. These pillars might be useful. Hey, check out those pillars!
Anyway, Amy and Knuckles meet GLaDOS, and it wants to meet Sonic. So we can switch back to the other two, meet everyone up together. So technically they didn't need to split up the characters, they only did this to pad out the game. Sonic turns into a choppy motorboat in case you wanted to see that amazing gameplay.
I am Maya.
Maya here? Well, they want us to go back in time to get a map of the crystals. Okay, who made you? How do you have this power to go back in time? No explanation, huh? So it's Amy and Knuckles' job to turn on the power for the time machine to start. And after that, back in time we go. But, oh no, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. He joins them. Again, as a noob Sonic fan, why does he join them? Why does he fight them? To be fair, in some cool sequences, we go through different time periods fighting him. And by cool, I mean relative to the rest of the game, okay? So we meet Lyric, Maya used to work for him, this thing works for him, and we see how Lyric blocked his attack in the future. Time travel paradoxes ensue. Remember Eggman, the main villain in Sonic games? Well, he wants to be back in this game, so he teams up with Snake Boy. Oh, I mean, cowers in fear since, well, snakes are creepy, man. So after the literal worst boat segment I have ever played in a video game, Sonic apparently dies, and Eggman is happy. Spoilers, they don't die. They land in a different cave looking for the next crystal. It's all fine and dandy until a giant mech worm made by Lyric appears. I will say, even though the gameplay is horrible most of the time, some of the boss battles are unique, and it is cool how they make you think on how to beat them. And like I said before, this being cool in this game is an understatement with other games. Anyway, we meet Cliff the big old red dog, and his plane is somehow fixed, and off we go. Sonic, dude, you had a whole game where you fly a plane. Don't be scared, man. And now we reach the absolute worst area in this game. This hub world in particular. It's so empty of life, has so much lag and frame drops, and there is absolutely no clue on where to go in this place. For example, I had to go to this area here. I could not find out how to get there for the life of me. It just honestly feels like bad game design. Like, I can forgive the frame rate and the bugginess. A lot of games have bugs. But when the objective icon is a 5-second arrow which disappears, and you have to open the map to find where to go, and even then it's not detailed enough to know exactly where. Ugh. So we get another crystal in a surprisingly beautifully designed area, but when we get back, we as heroes feel bad for the non-existent town people, and that we brought evil to their houses here. So we distract the two villains by playing Catch the Crystal. Yep, chucking it around like it's a hunk of rock. Okay, I'm on a roll here. Another issue with this game. So, remember that side quest with the pervy weed killer turtle?
I need to be alone right now.
Well, I did it for him, so yay, no weeds. Okay, so now what do we do? Okay, yeah, guess we gotta hit these buttons using each character. Well, why can't I jump up here with Sonic? I mean, I clearly have to go here. And I'm not sure if it's my own fault, but you saw those things how you swing, you press the A button to do that. I thought that's what you had to do here, as pretty much that's all you do in this game. But nope, in a mechanic you only did once or twice before this. You have to press X and spin dash to the circle. But it never occurred to me because I barely had to do this. The most common one was to swing with the A button. I literally spent half an hour here, restarted the level, thinking it loaded in glitched. And you know what? I looked up someone else's walkthrough, and because they didn't kill the weeds in the past, all they had to do in this area was fight easy robots. So me going out of my way to help this pervy turtle and his weed problem, I didn't get to fight any robots, instead had to do lengthy platforming for my efforts. And now to add insult to injury with this broken game, even when you talk to characters, the game still runs as is. Enemies can attack you. I died in this scene, which was just so mystifying. I can't defend myself, help me, Knuckles.
Dang, I messed up.
Anyway, we then get to a very frustrating fight with Metal Sonic. If you die, you start all the way at the beginning. But anyway, okay, we're almost at the end. Okay, back to the story. So we get more crystals. Shout out to this level for some actual cool designs. I mean, some of the levels actually do have interesting architecture. Some deep sea diving, more BS deaths, and we finally reach another cool area with poison ivy plant designs. And here we now defeat the rogue Eggman. He managed to split off from Snake Boy, and after an amusingly easy fight, he blasts off. Now to my favorite level, in the sky. Somehow, puzzles here, I will admit, were very fun. Thumbs up, guys. What is the point of all this? And now we have them all, I guess, well, Lyric comes in. I mean, obviously he would let us get them all and then steal it from us. Who could have predicted that? And we see that intro bit where Sonic dies and... oh, wait, did I say he died? In a game for younger audiences? What do you think? So Lyric takes them all and goes ahead with his evil plan. And then we have to escape on this plane while the whole place is crumbling and it's all Indiana Jones like. And okay, one more thing. Like, where the heck are these areas? I have no idea what the name of this place is. Is it the evil guy's lair? Is it some new area? Is it connected to any other areas? Is it hell itself? Okay, fine. We are almost done here. Let's get to the ending. So that Phoenix Wright sounding robot, he helps us, sounding very clingy like.
Wow, nice work, best friends. Let's hustle over to the next one.
You know, if this wasn't a kid's game, this would be the biggest death flag ever raised. But no, he doesn't die, of course. Oh yeah, and the game is buggy if I failed to mention that. And so we have to fight the final boss, Lyric, which I'm sure would have been very tactful, but at this point I'm just spamming spin dash and not caring when I die, because when you die in a fight, it doesn't restart the fight, it continues on. So no loss to yourself, just your personal pride. But we sold our pride when we started this game. So we defeat him. Oh wait, he escapes. Oh wait, Eggman somehow builds his robot in a damaged state to then do this? Okay, he's defeated. Oh, wait.
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Whoa, that was utterly pointless, Eggman. Okay, so we tie him up, finally, and we win. Yay, we saved a lot of imaginary people. Shadow somehow exists in this game for no reason. I still don't know why Sonic even visits this town and why we are here. And Eggman gives us the weirdest sequel bait we know will never come true. And that was my first ever fully fledged Sonic game. And you'll hopefully understand I won't be mentioning that to people in public. I mean, it tried to do a lot of things, but due to unknown reasons, corporate meddling, devs not being skilled, it just runs on a broken mess. A game made for younger audiences, as most things would annoy adult gamers, still manages to have horrible game design, to the point I don't even know how some of the kids would finish this game without any guides. Bugs are everywhere, frame drops too. No backstory for the characters, meaning you have to be a Sonic fan to even get more out of this game than I did. They still haven't even explained why Sonic was in that jungle chasing Eggman, but the things here I did see potential. There was some funny dialogue. There was some cool character moments. There was some beautiful stage design. All of that was just buried under a mountain of broken bugs and nonsensical plot. I mean, seriously, some of the segments are so mind-numbing. Look at the state they left me in. No more Sonic games. Anyway, that's it from me. Let me know if you thought this game was as bad as everyone says, because I agree with them. And I'll see you, yes you, on the next video.